Hello, my name is Chris Chapin, and I'm a kindergarten teacher in the southwest suburbs of Chicago. And I recently taught special education, but a few months ago, I was switched over to a kindergarten class with a unique situation. They had never been to school, they're functioning probably at a 3-year-old level. So I've had to do a lot of tweaking within my class, a lot of tweaking within myself. And I wanted to share with you some successes, some successes that I've had already this year in the first week and a half we've been back to school. The first 3 days were remote. That was interesting. But as you know, with whole brain teaching, you can teach it remote or in person. And I'm going to share with you, first of all, I really had to think through some things. I've worked with 3-year-olds before, but not for a very, very long time. So working with 3 to 5-year-olds was something new to me later in life. The energy you have as a 20-year-old is very different than the energy you have as a 54-year-old. So I've had to really rethink, how am I going to do this? And being a little bit older. Now, fortunately, I work out and I'm really dialing in my nutrition, but it's still a struggle. So what I did is I did some inside recesses and activities in my classroom that are very kinesthetic, especially in the afternoon when I need to be brought up. My kids need to be brought down. They're pretty good in the morning, so I'm able to do a lot of direct instruction in the morning, but I try to condense the lessons and make them a lot shorter. And so that's one thing I've done. So we've had a lot of bowling and using weights and using the ladder and just really trying to make activities kinesthetic, short, and concise. Another thing I did is the Alpha Hawk, the new 1.0. If you don't have a chance to see it, you need to go to it. This is something I'm going to be using today. I have been on the struggle bus getting the 4 parts of the lesson plan going. So they give us some special lessons that are pre-done for us, so we don't have to think. Isn't that awesome? And I'm planning on doing these very slowly with the class, very small, and start to get them teaching. So I'm excited about that. I did introduce, instead of the star ball that we've been using, the Alpha Hawk game. I've had success with several parents turning in pictures on the class dojo, or if the kids didn't have their parents, what we did is I had them make a picture. So that's been successful. So basically, every time they get to the end, they get to roll it and get a star. And Alpha Hawk, I've had several Alpha Hawks leveling up, and Super Improver Wall leveling up. And I said it's a big thing. Another thing I started doing on Class Dojo, every time somebody levels up, of course, we have the golden buzzer that you maybe have seen. If you want to know, just send me a message. I'll let you know where you can get it. And there are also certificates. So I've been sending copies of those certificates on Class Dojo to the parents, because we're always struggling wanting positivity with those parents. They're leveling up. They're doing great. This is mine. I'm up to a Marlin. Yay. I also used on the Alpha Hawk 1.0 these. And also, I'm looking for ideas on how to make rules more fun and engaging. We started doing singing, different voices, class with for one child a day. That's their job, is to lead it. So we've been doing that. Of course, I'm using many other elements successfully. This is the new one that we're going to be introducing with the class, with the letters. This isn't for everybody. This is just for my lower level learners, because I have some kids that can read a little bit. For the kids who can read a little bit, we're working on sight words. We're using the Biffy tunes. We're using the electronic grammar, the PowerPoints. Those are fantastic. You can also get with the Biffy tunes, the new version and the old version. You can get them in small sizes so that you can laminate them, have them look at them, and just nail them off. I'm also doing some kinesthetic things with that. I have sensory with the rice and having them dig for them and write sentences. I'm struggling a little bit with digging because I've got some kids that really that texture might not be good for them. They get a little crazy, so I got to think through that one. Um, Also, I wanted to tell you that the bullseye has just been phenomenal. I decided to have 5 kids. Yes, 5 out of my 10 kids on the bullseye. We do it twice a day. We take a Post-it note, and then they have to tell me how they did. I tried to get specific with behaviors, but it seems like because they're functioning at such a young level that they just kind of have their own picture. But it's been interesting because I've had a couple of kids that have been really hard on themselves. And I don't know if they're pulling stunts when I'm not around, but they've actually had much lower scores. But I've had a couple of kids that are just right on it. They just know, and we discuss it. And unfortunately, because of my situation, I have to do it right in front of all the other kids. They don't seem to care, so I'm not going to care. And then they get stars for themselves. Sometimes I'll get stars to other kids. So that's something else. Big thing I'm trying to do is slow down. It has been a struggle for me because I want to maximize my time and go very fast. I found when I'm calm and slow, even if I'm stressed out, that they're less stressed out. And so that's kind of some of the things that I've been doing in the classroom. So I hope that some of that encourages you. If you've got some ideas for how you make rule review more fun, what do you use? I would love to hear them. So thanks. And you guys have a terrific day. Bye.